Anyway, they keep going in circles, and what I mean by that, they keep saying the same shit. Now, listen to this dumb shit this guy says right here. What the hell? It was queued up. Let me see.
but they're pushing middle class and poor people's side in favor of these illegal aliens.
All right, somehow.
Me right now is Tucker Carlson. He is wealthy white liberal towns around Boston, put them in the middle class, poor areas like Chelsea and Dedham and Everett, other places like that, because, well, that's where these types of people belong. So you see this very elitist attitude that the governing authorities have in Massachusetts and other East Coast places to lead. Mass murder is okay as long as the right people are doing it. That's basically what she said. And then dig down a little further and you find the presidents of arguably the most prestigious university in the United States. America is not an exceptional country. That we have to atone for all the crimes of anyone who lived before us. And that really our culture is authorities
It's
have in
witchcraft.
Massachusetts and other East Coast places to resettle these illegals in areas where the people are just where the American citizens are just working
All right,
hard to
so
make sure
basically,
that
this
they're
guy,
all.
he's one of them that's,
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if he's supposed
My
to be on our
audience
side,
is
but he basically is, you know, uh, a phony, right? And you can tell why, because I'm trying to, I had it saved, but he, like as usual, they tell on themselves that he's a communist, and I show you why. It's like every time, and they're going backwards, but he's a communist, and it's like every time I come out, yeah, they got to come out, he get they every single time.
older audience. Typically, about 70% of my viewers are over the age of 45, and many of them are on Social Security, and they're seeing
Yeah,
these illegal
here
immigrants.
it is. Now listen to what this guy say. Now I'm pretty sure I said it in my videos earlier years ago. Now listen, just listen to what he said.
Significantly more benefits. About 70% of my viewers are over the age of 45.
Well, let me do that.
You know, my audience is an older audience. Typically, about 70% of my viewers are over the age of 45, and many of them are on Social Security, and they're seeing these illegal immigrants get significantly more benefits out of America than they did after working an entire 40-year plus career online.
Wrong answer. He's a communist. He shouldn't be. He said over age of 45, right? So that means younger than me. I grew up in the 80s. Grew up in the 80s, right? We saw it in as kids. I saw. Well, maybe he's a rich white nerd, but the point is, that's what I'm saying. That's how you know he's a communist, Democrat, rich white nerd who feels like he feels guilty or something. Like the dude that, matter of fact, he's interviewing the guy he's interviewing. If you go to the beginning, you saw the information. Go to that video and listen to the beginning. He's an ex-CIA asset. I don't know what the fuck that means. If he was a CIA agent, but all this shit, them coming out the house, all these motherfuckers, they're like assets. You're getting paid. That's a CIA, confidential informant. You know, but I think he means more than just getting paid. He was some kind of employee. But so anyway, the guy giving the interview, wrong answer. Nope. One. Every us black folks in the 90s, by the time we was in high school, still in high school, we knew Social Security wasn't gonna be enough. So if you 45 right now and you think you're supposed to be getting the benefit and you're still working, first of all, you got 20 more years before retirement. Well, they're trying to raise it, but you got 20 years to be doing something, saving money away. Because back in as like I said, in the 80s, as a kid, that's what I'm saying. That's how all these folks want is a free fucking check. So before I joined the army, we would be talking. This time, at this point, I didn't even know I was going to the army. But we all knew from in the 80s, right, as little kids. And not only did I see it on me personally, I didn't just see it on news reports in New York about old people who had to choose between buying their medicine and buying food because they worked all their lives and all they had was a social security check. They knew in the 80s social security wasn't going to be enough. This ain't nothing new. This is nothing fucking new. All right, so as kids, right? As kids, hey, that's why y'all bums. That's why y'all trying to stop me from buying apartments, so I can have, because I knew as that's why I wanted my own business. See what I'm saying? I knew in the '90s when I was still in the army, all this it ain't gonna be enough. See, that's what I'm saying. They laugh because they stupid. Stupid people who they just waiting on the government. We're not gonna take care of you. If you was in the military and you got hurt, go file for VA disability. But if you ain't been in the military, ain't shit you can do about it. You're not getting a check. And that's the end of it. It's not gonna change. And first of all, like I said, who wants to go in the military and plan on getting hurt? That's stupid. You might die if you play. If you don't, that's what I'm saying. You got to do something to get hurt. Nobody wants to be going to the hospital. All you supposed to be enjoying your life. And so they mad. That's what I'm saying. They got mad because they thought it was all about getting a fucking check. No, you stupid bitch. You're a bum. All right. So anyway, like I said, that guy, he's a trade. He's not one of us. He's trying to infiltrate. That guy in that video. 45, that means it was born like in 1979. Like I said, in the 80s. By 89, you're seeing stories on national news, not just regular New York news, 86, 85, about people, yeah, go in the house. Go in the house, dumb bitch. So anyway, these people, they telling stories about how they can't afford their medicine. They're like 65. And this matter of fact, I was still in New York, so this had to be 85. And matter of fact, I'm hearing personally, they're up there agreeing with the news reports. The people in my family who were about to retire and move down south, I didn't know it at the time because I was only a kid. But that's what I'm saying. My folks in my family, they had jobs and they had enough to retire on. That's why they moved back down. It's cheaper. That's where they from anyway. The rest of our family was down south. I still got some in New York. But the rest of them never left down south. So they moving back down. So we going too. I ain't got no choice. All my friends in New York. But anyway, so by the time I'm in high school in Birmingham, we're talking, and I was kind of impressed, like, because they knew it too. These folks, New York niggas calling people down south country, bro, like these niggas knew this is what I'm talking about, smart shit. Like, nah, this ain't gonna, Social Security ain't gonna be enough. You gonna work till you're 65, you probably only get $1,000 a month. That ain't enough. We knew this in 1992, 91, 17 years old. So if you a bitch, you waiting on a fucking check, I'm talking about literal women, that's your fault. And so that dude right here, I'm gonna play it again. It's like, no, that's what you're not supposed to be promoting. Because by the '90s, that's when I know niggas was getting jobs, 401k. Oh, I got a 401, and I was happy. Like, oh shit, that's great. But I was still in the army, right? So that's a good thing. I'm happy for them. They got a 401k. That's when the 401k was all the rage. Shit, my nigga, my job got 401k. But nowadays, you got all this, even if you don't got a good job with a 401k, you might not be, went to 4-year college, but a plumber right now. Yeah, matter of fact, what is that? Whatever that is, whatever just drove by right on time. That dude probably got a 401k. It says something about gutters. Gutters that go on the house. That's what it just said. He probably got a and shit you do on your own. Everybody knew Social Security really ain't gonna be enough. So this dude right here, he's full of shit. He's trying to get people dependent, waiting on the government. Like I said, they're mad. They meant to harm me, everything they meant. So I ended up getting thousands, all this money a month. Now they're mad. They try to parade bums and pregnant chicks and bitches. And I'm supposed to feel sorry. No, I'm not feel sorry for you. Like this dude in this video, he said he don't feel sorry for them. Don't feel sorry for these fools. This is what they thought they wanted. It turned out the people fighting for the give away all this free stuff, they just wanted to get in power. And we told you bums that. We told y'all that. They're not going to take care of you. Now you still mad. I keep telling you, don't come my way. what's that? Why is that insulting? You're white. How come we in the hood knew in 30 years ago, 30 something years ago, more than 32 years ago, 17-year-olds older than he is knew that the benefit that you get from working, you done work 30, 40 years, unless your job has a good retirement plan, Social Security, that's why you knew to get a good job with benefits. All this that's what I'm saying. He's one of them. If he's trying to get people to, yeah, we want more. No, that's not it. You're supposed to be, what you're supposed to be preaching to these kids is get a good, like I said, that truck that drove by, a trade, plumber. If you can't you can't get a 4-year degree, a nurse or whatever, doctor, lawyer, whatever else, go for something else. So you can have more benefits, dental assistant, anything, and then puts your own money away. Nowadays they got them little apps and shit. By the communists, one of them got the rock, and he down what was that, Acorns? I used to fuck with them, but now that they got the rock on there doing commercials, I took my money out. But it's like, yeah, but that's how. But that's another thing. We all knew the difference between a mutual fund and a stock market. Mutual. This is in high school. Mutual fund just gonna grow slowly. You might get one the day your kid is born and put $20 a week or 30, and as you get promotions, you put more money in the week. So by the time that kid is 18, this shit is matured and he can either keep it or bust it open and go to college. But if he got good grades and things going like he's supposed to, he could just go to college. You know what I'm saying? On his own and keep his little mutual fund and just let it keep growing. But that's the point. Everybody knew that. And that's instead of they still trying to brainwash. That's how I'm telling you. You gotta watch out for these type of people that keep talking about government benefits. You're supposed to be teaching your kids not benefits, get a good fucking job, a trade, a career, not a job, a career. And not only that, with benefits, a retirement plan. Not only that, put away your own money so you got way more than what you need. Buy your house early. But they nowadays, buying a house is not what. Look, I say do your own research and buy your own house. Do it like that. Buy your own house and do it like that. So by the time you retire, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Your little Social Security check, you can just put that away or give it to you. Because that's how it's supposed to be. That's why I keep telling you, every time one of them try to infiltrate us, they're going to tell on themselves because they can't. They have to go along with the program. They can't say nothing that makes comments. They can't tell you something that's going to give you your freedom. Everything they say is going to be dependent on the government, benefits, Like I said, I already gave myself a date, but like I said, by next year, apartments and houses. You ain't just depending on you got enough. No, it ain't. You don't tell somebody. The guy gave me a plan. That's why you're getting fucked up in life. You're trying to stop somebody else plan that guy gave you. Stay out of it. But that's all I want to say about that dude. And like I said, the Fanny thing, I still just watching it. Like we all know they was gonna try to cover it